All right. Let's get this on. Let's get this. Bang. Oh, that's smacking right there. Thanks, bro. Oh, that was awesome. That was bad. Bang. There it is. Bang. Bang. I can put a TV in there. Okay, she can sit in her TV. Or even in the living room. Oh my God, I knocked it out.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Denver Nuggets delivered a 4-game sweep to become conference champions. Now, the quest is for one ultimate goal. Just 4 wins away. The first chapter begins against the Toronto Raptors. The pinnacle of the postseason. The NBA Finals is here.
We've been building to this all season. The NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So, the Raptors starting 5. Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Dick, and it's Barrett in at the 3, small forward. And for the Nuggets, Porter Jr. and Gordon make up forwards. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Nikola Jokic, and it's Lee in at the 1 spot. You take a look at the Raptors. A whole year of blood, sweat, and tears comes down to this.
This is when the lights are their brightest, BA. The whole world fixed upon you. Do you have what it takes to win it all?
Now here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Gordon. The 3 from Barnes knocks down the triple.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
How they play or not? Oh my God.
Here's Lee. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Hold on, I gotta change this for mine. I'm so used to that. I tried doing the spin and I posted up instead. That's why I started.
And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Porter against Barrett. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Denver. And we knew they'd be the team to beat this year, but they haven't dropped a game yet. And tonight, they're looking to do something only 3 other teams have ever done.
Yeah, they're going for 13 in a row tonight. We saw that from the Warriors and Cavs in 2017, and the Lakers also in 1989. You think about the star power on the floor for those teams. It's not unlike what we've seen from this group. Get your popcorn ready because history is being made in the most exciting way possible.
Here's Lee. Here's the 3. Barnes with the rebound. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Picked his pocket. Here's Lee. Pass to Porter. Back to Lee. Shoots over Barnes. And the basket by Lee.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
If I budgeted where I didn't ever go out to dinner or get fast food, and I paid without him, let's say he didn't have a car payment at all, and I paid without him, I would have
that tastes kind of funky together.
at least $190
Add them both together.
For extra shit that I need.
You said 90?
190.
190. Okay.
for extra shit.
That's taking out gas, phone bill, car payment, car bill, estimated water bill, estimated electric.
So that's factoring in all that.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
that's
without his help.
Without his help. So with his help, it would be much easier.
It's more about us having to budget our money. I feel like we don't budget our money.
Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Left side, Dick. Here's quickly. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hurdle, pass to Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Denver in the lead. Pass to Brown, back to Lee. Over quickly. Lee misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's quickly with a miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Lee. Over quickly. Lee misses.
All right. What in the actual fuck?
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And this is how you finish inside. Barnes, I mean, he doesn't fear anyone close to the rim.
So it's Denver now, after the basket by Toronto. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 7 points. And the lead.
I've missed 4.
Just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Barnes. Outside Dick. Barrett with it. Quickly outside. Clock at 6. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Nikola Jokic.
It doesn't matter. The child income tax is the same no matter
but,
what.
Like, my sister even talked about it based on, like, her and her husband. She said, like, based on what you make, like, your taxes are going to look better. You want the better person.
Well, next year, then I'm getting the fucking taxes.
I just said this next tax season.
Oh my God! The next.
Yes,
IQ is fearless, baby. Absorbs the foul and continues on his way.
And the first one at the line is good.
It kind of is the point.
And quickly drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Here's Lee. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Porter. For 3. Barrett gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Here's Lee. Boom! He jams it straight down.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. All right, let's get a report from Alec.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions. He's unselfish. He's got great speed. for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly, Barnes has a big fan here.
Allie, thank you.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
And so here is Toronto. They trail by 1. Barrett passes to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Here's Quickly. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Dick. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Lee with the rebound. The Nuggets have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Outside for Porter. Pass to Brown. Here's Lee. 13 points in the game. Here's Brown. And here's Gordon from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Quickly, left side. Myrtle finds Barnes. For 3. And it's Quickly. That time on the assist from Barnes. Quickly's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire.
God
A little bit
damn
of pride
it.
at stake.
Here's Dick. And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. And Toronto also making a switch. Olenek's checked in.
Baby expenses are going to be taken care of. Family. Fuck this family out here for. Grandma's going to fucking pay for anything that we need. We're going to have fucking boatloads of shit. When I say we're going to have diapers up the ass, we're going to have fucking 1, 2, 3, 4 like sets of fucking diapers.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. At the 2 and the 3, the deadly pair of Murray and Porter Jr.
Yeah.
And it's Lee in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Lee. Count that bucket. Lee's got 15.
And he's...
That fucked me all up. Fucked me all up, bro. Ouch. Alright.
You still made it.
Mom also said because of like how lonely Charmaine is.
coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Olynyk. Denver getting their last shot to go. Outside Dick. Shot clock at 6. Griffin passes to Mitchell. Going inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, facing a huge size disadvantage. He goes fearless to the rack. Great athleticism and body control.
Up top, Porter. Here's Murray. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Give him 8 points now.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Crowder's checked in for Murray.
Jokic ate your foul?
Yeah, I smacked the fuck out of dude, but Jokic body slammed him in the front. So they called it on Jokic and not me. Jokic ate my foul. Once I run out of juice, I'm going to go zero my phone.
Yeah. I laugh on fucking hurt like a bitch.
The last hit you took off this?
No. Yeah. Yeah, for that. That shit hurt. I know.
Well, the coil was also going out.
Well, that made my fucking mind up.
It really did.
I was like, what the fuck is that?
You have a frog in your throat there, pal.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be there.
Your voice is really high.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Better. Now you know what sound.
Right. Give me the ball.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Griffin passes to Mitchell.
Come on. 2K.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge,
Give me
but it
this
would
ball.
be hard
I'm
to
about to show
argue
him a
against the
little-
call.
It is really
the
difficult to
fuck I
get
am.
your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Lee. 5-point lead, biggest of the game.
What?
Got a piece of it.
Yeah, oh.
How about the swat by Olynyk? Nice defensive play.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And here now a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs.
Hey, boy.
You were failing. So you just started.
No. I ain't failing. Everything much.
Now
Oh,
off the
that's a
inbound.
lie, 2K.
And it's
Yeah,
Mitchell.
thank
The
you.
miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Lee
Huh?
misses. Raptors trail by 5.
What
Here's
the?
Dick. Off target with the 3. Here's Lee. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next. Best thing.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one. Walter, he's checked in for Griffin. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, just see what my shot is.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. And again, Toronto, no good. Denver leading by 6. Here's Lee. 16 points for him. Drops in the 3.
Slightly.
He's got 6 points in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Denver.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Lee. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Raptors trail by 9.
I'm trying so hard with that one.
Outside Mitchell.
Oh, man.
No good off the glass.
Getting
Boy, the
scared.
wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
What? Slightly early, okay. So that's what we've been doing.
The Raptors shooting just 42% so far in the game. Walter. And he's
I'm
going
trying
to
to
the line
come
for 2.
swap that with
The
you,
official
bro.
saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First free throw is good. Toronto making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. So he gets them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mr. Perfect in their last time out against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 51
I
points.
understand
He
that.
was locked in from deep. but when hasn't he been? And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Oh, hey, bro, hold
really
on.
getting
Dunk that
aggressive
shit.
now. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. A 12-point game. Lets it go from 11. Denver grabs the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
Yeah, we do. Tap that in.
Toronto's
Give it a
going
little
0 for
tap,
2
tap,
from
tap,
outside in the
tap.
second
Give me
quarter.
that.
Here's oh my goodness!
That is incredible.
Powered it home.
Not fair at all. Did you see it? Making plays
That's
at
not
both
fair
ends
at
of the
all.
floor, and it
So give me that.
shows up in the box score.
Let me
what
get
I
in front of
love is
you.
the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing
Oh, we gotta see it
hard.
again. We gotta see it again. Slow motion. We're gonna cut this side.
You smacked him with your dick.
I got you. Uh-oh. You got me. Yeah, you're too slow. Ooh.
You're lucky we didn't challenge it.
Raptors.
I didn't hit him.
Oh, yes, you did.
No?
You smacked him in the nuts.
Damn. That's bogus.
That's why.
And then alley-oop to be asshole-like. I
Trail by
like
16.
that.
You smacked him in the dick.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Boucher
No wonder
outside.
he dropped it.
Yeah, I bet he dropped.
Olynyk against Porter.
Would.
They need this. And Olynyk
Oh.
the bucket on the assist from Boucher. Olynyk's got
Bobby
5
Boucher.
points.
Boy, Kelly Olynyk on balance, soft touch with the deep shot. Love his concentration.
Here's Lee. Outside for Porter. Lee on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And rejected. Here's the break.
Oh.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Blaine!
For the Nuggets. Najee
Foul.
comes in for Gordon. And Brown subbed in for Michael Porter. Hurdles checked in for Toronto. Barnes comes in for Boucher. Nuggets on D.
What do you think,
And it's Mitchell.
You
The
stole
miss.
my God bless.
I'll say it's
Give me
been a
that.
struggle
You don't
in this
deserve
period,
it.
and they're struggling as a result.
You have
Oh
to be
my
kidding me.
God!
That's
Put
how you
him
take things
to
into your own
bed.
hands.
Put him to bed. Just put him to bed.
You jumped over. Literally. Your ass was above his head. Okay, Rickard. I want to see that as a replay. At his perspective. Is that max height?
Yeah, right there. Ooh. Yeah.
Nope, back up. Yep.
Yeah,
Your head
right,
was above the rim for half a second.
yeah, right here is his max height. Oh my God.
Raptors trail by 15.
That was disgusting.
That was
Here's Barnes.
super nasty.
Ooh,
And then
clear
they get a
foul there
foul.
on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at
420.
the line.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
All right, guys, some stats.
No, don't pause. It's in the fucking pause already.
Is it? Yeah, I just unblocked
Here, the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Barrett's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Mitchell. He's off on the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Here's Brown. And there are the Nuggets with another bucket.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Quickly. 9 points in the game. And again, Toronto, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Watson passes to Westbrook.
Huh?
And so it's Denver in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Okay. I'll keep it that way. I hope so. I will. I found out what I was doing.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Toronto Raptors.
You can release from here.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
See what my done so far? Oh, wait, what? That's it?
Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They're right where they want to be in the series, but perhaps a bit of a letdown tonight in the first half, Jed.
No maybes, Ernie. Definitely a letdown. They got a little too comfortable.
I did
I'm curious to see how they respond in the second half. This is the finals. Can't give away games.
We shall see.
And Wembanyama, bro.
Thanks for joining us.
So
Time to head back
Jokic
over to the
and
third quarter
Wembanyama.
with Brian Anderson.
As the LeBron character.
What?
I have Wembanyama as a backup.
What the fuck?
My coach listens to me. Like I
And time for us to get back into it here in game one.
Yeah.
Denver leading by 16. So for Toronto right now, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. Now here's Dick. Barrett with it. Now Porter defending. The shot's good. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Lee. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dick gets the bucket. Dick's got 6 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Lee, the pass to Jokic. Here's Lee. Guarded by Quickly. Gordon outside. Here's Lee. Nails it from beyond the arc. Lee's got 31 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Oh, got that one up quick.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own three.
The Nuggets lead by 12. Here's Lee. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
The 3 from Quickly. On target from range. Quickly's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Lee misses. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Quickly. And here is Barrett. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. He has 7.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
They grab their own miss. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
So listen, I mean, whether you put a body on Jokic or you don't, he will sneak in there for a second chance opportunity.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Barrett against Porter from behind the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Lee. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 11.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Here's Lee. 33 points for him. Quickly with a rebound. Quickly's got 4 rebounds now. Right side Dick. It's Barrett on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And here's Jokic outside. Cash! Jokic from way out.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. And during the postseason, let's see who's been working the hardest on the glass. Nikola Jokic, number 1. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Barnes finds Pirtle. Gordon against Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Gordon. The 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 11. Here's Porter. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Porter's got his first points of the night.
Get guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Pass to Dick. Back to Barrett. Picked by Pirtle. To end the run. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Pirtle's got 6.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Here's Lee. Oh, hey! How about that? And that one is stopped right through.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Raptors trail by 16. And here's Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Gordon. Pass to Pirtle. And stolen by Jokic. Porter the pass to Lee. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Quickly outside. Now here's Barrett. Barnes with a screen on Porter. The 3, Barrett. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Lee. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. 3-on-3. Pass to Pirtle. Rebound by the Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. Here's Lee, guarded by Quickly. Three-pointer. Lee misses. Raptors trail by 18. Quickly with the ball from outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
It's stolen by Barnes.
What the fuck? I passed.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Barnes has got 13.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Jokic's shot is good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
That was a money pass, too.
Gordon against Barnes. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, Scotty Barnes in his element. He's
That's
so confident in the paint.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon.
Yeah.
A different look for Denver. Saric checks in for Strother. And it's Lee in for Westbrook.
Yeah.
Robinson with a steal. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
So it's Denver now. They lead by 11. Back to Lee. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Back to Barrett. 6 to shoot. From the wing, Denver grabs the miss.
Well, this guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Lee misses. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Griffin passes to Mitchell. 1:02 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Pass to Griffin. Lets it go from 11. Excellent defense there from Watson. The Nuggets lead by 9. Here's Jordan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Okay.
They're playing
good
great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Barrett. Olynyk with a screen on Murray. Barrett against Murray. Off with the layup.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
They get the rebound. Here's Lee. The 3 is up. He goes up again. Jordan misses. Outside Mitchell. And so it's the Denver Nuggets closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this.
Yeah, that's our team and their team.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates, leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Baby.
I was waiting on it with you.
She said, Dad!
Alright,
And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports.
Darn it.
The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Lee in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mitchell, the pass to Olynyk. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 39.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Boucher on the screen. Down low. Porter with the steal. Westbrook left side. Here's Lee. Mitchell grabs a miss. Raptors trail by 13. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Griffin. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's Lee. And a nice finish on the layup. Lee's got 41.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Griffin. Olynyk finds Griffin. Boucher on the screen. And it's Griffin with the three.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
The three gets the three to fall. Lee's got 44.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the Raptors good for two more.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's Lee. Pass to Jokic. The three ball. He drops it from range. Lee's got 47 points.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Outside Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game. Working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Aaron Gordon's checked in for Russell Westbrook. The Raptors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. A 12-point game. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
And there's the lob. And stolen by Boucher. Olynyk passes to Mitchell. Outside Barnes.
What's wrong with my daughter?
He's moving in there. Your eyes dilated real good. Skyler, what are you doing in there? She's over here. Huh?
you doing up there? Baby girl. Oh, baby girl. You don't want to move for Dad?
No, you just gotta wait.
Yeah, I felt her twice.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's Olynyk. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Nuggets lead by 10. Pass to Lee. Puts up a three. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 7th rebound of the game in that last one.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame him.
Honey, I know.
For Toronto, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Now here's Robinson. Outside Olynyk. Now here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Some changes for Toronto. Hurdles checked in for Robinson. Barrett comes in for Boucher. And quickly subbed in for Mitchell. And he's good on the second. Here's Lee. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Scotty Barnes on the receiving end of that one.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Quickly from outside, Brown grabs the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Lee. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 13. On the wing quickly. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 16th rebound on the night. 3-pointer. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Sure.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. With the drive. That one's good. And it's Barnes.
I don't know what else I'm doing wrong. Do we do set point?
With the assist.
Start with set point.
Barnes has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, Pirtle and that big frame of his driving to the bucket. You'd love to see a big man move like that.
Dick, he's checked in for Toronto. Denver leading by 11. Jokic the screen. Here's Lee. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Okay.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Picked by Pirtle. The open shot by Barnes. Jokic grabs the board.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Softly drops in the floater. Lee's got 53 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Lee. Good on the shot. Lee's got 55.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Out to Gordon.
Go, Gordon, go.
Back to Lee. Over quickly. Toronto grabs the miss.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is.
And he drops the first. And so he makes both from the line. The Nuggets lead by 12. Here's Lee. Takes a three. Sinks the tray.
Bang.
He's got 58.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Here's Lee.
Bang. What?
That three's off the mark. Raptors trail by 13. Here's quickly. Jokic grabs the board. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Nuggets. Here's Lee. That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. Barnes in the post. Working on Jokic. Barnes finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Here's Lee. Guarded by quickly. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Here's Dick. And it's good.
Yay.
Through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Here's Lee. An historic night for him. This is unbelievable.
They're closing in on 60 points.
What are you doing?
Anyone who tries to check them.
Raptors trail by 8.
Oh, we're not losing this.
Dick, the pass to Barrett. From outside, off the mark.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Right wing.
Losing this. Here, go take it, take it. Take that.
Here's Brown.
Take the hit.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Brown. One shot.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Quickly against Jokic. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Okay, don't get over
That is
there.
an easy read for Mr. Quickly, simply finding the open man.
Oh, connects again. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
On the wing quickly. Fires the three. Back to Barnes. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Let's go.
And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Saric comes in for Gordon. Watson, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Strother's subbed in for Brown. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson, he's checked in for Pirtle. Boucher comes in for Dick. Olenek's checked in for Barrett. And Mitchell subbed in for Quickly. Got it.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Mitchell misses. Here's Lee. The jumper from the wing offline. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They show they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday.
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Let's talk stone.
It's going in.
going.
Yo.
All day, baby. That's what I want to see. We can call it if you want. We always be ready. And one.
Man, he was in my way.
That's the way I back up my game.
First 3 times was great. Thank you, baby.
Nice shot, MP. Shot. Oh, yeah. One more. There you go. That's all day. Good bucket, MP. Nice shot. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Oh. Get your nasty booty ass out of here. Oh, he green lighted it though, mate. That should have been blocked.
Let's go! Your confidence is gone now.
What's up, MP?
Ain't ready, MP.
We know MP came ready to play.
Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. 10 Rex, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Put your hands together. The killer. Hey, super. Oh yeah, we smacking threes too out here. Yeah. Oh. Oh, come on. Bang.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
You know, right now for Milwaukee, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn.
The boys.
Pair, Schroeder and Thomas.
Hey,
Nicholas Claxton out there with Wilson, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward.
Hey.
And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair.
Right.
Damian Lillard out there with Green, and it's MP in at the center, locking down the middle. And this game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. Both teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tourney can kind of sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is
much
higher,
ball.
and so are the stakes.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set up.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Kicks it out to Wilson. Nobody near Schroeder. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, Schroeder just letting this long shot fly when he finds the angle he wants.
Here's Lee, and he drives in. A rebound.
What?
This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
And if you had to point to one problem in that game, it was their rebounding. Flat out terrible.
I think you can be a little bit rattled when you lose the physical battle as badly as they did in that game. That can be tough to shake off. So it's a matter of getting over those doubts and finding yourself again.
Now Lillard after the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
Now the defense was just all over him, but MP just too strong down there.
To the middle, here's Claxton, and that one is off. Good D by Lee. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. It's good. MP's got 6. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Thomas. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Here's Giannis following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Lee. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Bogdanovich inside.
Oh, my Lord.
Good decision there by Bogdanovich. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
MP passes to Giannis. Back to Lee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. He's got 10.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
To the inside. Claxton the pass to Wilson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
What?
He's off on the first.
Ball never lies.
Back to Brooklyn in 2012. The Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Lee with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Lee against Schroeder. No good from Lee. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. That evens the score.
Well, we see Schroeder stepping up more as a distributor, leading this ball club now.
Lillard outside. MP against Claxton. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Schroeder kicks to Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Driving in, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Green. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Green.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
Inside, Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's MP, and again, it's Milwaukee converted.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside Wilson. To the paint. Claxton inside. MP's there. Claxton no good. Pass to Lillard. Lee sets a screen for Lillard. A three-pointer is right on target.
Bang.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Outside Thomas. Schroeder with a screen on Green. It's Thomas outside. Rebound Milwaukee. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun to watch these guys and how much they're enjoying this. Every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you what, it's tough to keep up a streak. Gotta love the pressure.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Pass to Bogdanovich, looking to end the run. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
Total focus from Bogdanovich on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Here's MP. Wilson grabs
No
the
way.
Shot.
No fucking way.
Didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Lee. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 18 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Jackson in for Green. And the Nets making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. Paxton a screen on Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Schroeder just one of those guys with his speed, extremely difficult to guard. He gets the screen, uses the quickness, advantage Dennis Schroeder.
Hook shot. And it's off the back rim, no good. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 1. Now Claxton, 33 points last game. Thomas filling it out a bit. 4 on the shot clock. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Good.
So good to see MP attacking with reckless abandon, just letting his game flow.
Claxton, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. Claxton with the bucket.
So shifty in these pick and roll sets. Schroeder takes what the defense gives him in that situation.
MP dishes to Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Prince. Kicks it out to Lillard. The 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bogdanovich against Prince. Down low, here's Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Lillard finds MP. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs, and these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Pass to Clowney. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Milwaukee in the lead. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. A young man, fearless inside.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
He doesn't get the second one. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. To the middle. Here's Wilson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. MP has been leading the charge for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
My hook shot's nasty.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
So for Brooklyn now, they've got Wilson. Williams is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Wilson. And it falls over the rim and in. Wilson's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation. And a great play to get the bucket.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. To the paint. And he drops it in from the low post. Clowney's got his first points in this one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
MP powers through the contact inside.